The lab for this stage will put together what we know about encoding zip codes and throwing exceptions to build a class that can build the barcode for a legal zip code. We're going to build a zip code class that has one instance variable that is the zip code. When we start, that variable will just be an integer. The constructor will be given the value of the zip code, and the toString will return that number as a string. The other things zip codes need to be able to do are get check digit, which calculates what the check digit for this zip code should be, and get barcode that will build the barcode as a string. So the first big challenge in this lab is computing the check digit. In order to do that, we're going to need to add up all of the digits in the zip code.
The zip code is stored as an int. How do we get the individual digits out of it?
Good question. I'm going to let you figure out the details, but I have a clue for you. Think about using the mod operator and the integer division operator. If we take a zip code mod 10, that gives us the digit in the ones position.
Hey, that got us one of the digits.
Right. Then, if we take the zip code and divide it by 10, that will slide all of the digits to the right by one position.
That dropped off the digit that we extracted with the mod operator.
Yep, put that into a loop and it'll pick off each digit one at a time. Once you have the sum, you need to find a number that, when added to that sum, makes the total be a multiple of 10. My best clue is, look for a pattern. Here are some examples, and what each would need the check digit to be. One more mod trick gets you what you need. After you build the code to calculate the check digit, the lab starts leading you through actually building the barcode. But wait, that's going to require that you look at the individual digits of the zip code too. That's a clue that we've stored the zip code the wrong way. Instead of storing it as an int, we should tear it apart in the constructor and store the digits as an array of integers. That way, you can tear the zip code into digits just once and use the array in getCheckDigit and when you're building the barcode. The lab will lead you through making this refactoring. Since we don't want the whole class to be broken, we make the changes very carefully. Basically, the strategy is to leave the original instance variable there while we're making the change, so you don't delete the int zip code. We create the new instance variable and fill it in the constructor, and then, one at a time, make each method that used to use the old variable use the new variable instead. That way, only one method is broken at any point in time. After all the methods have been changed to use the new instance variable, we can delete the original one, and the refactoring is complete. There are two ways you could store a zip code into an array, depending on which order you put the digits into the array. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. Just do whatever is comfortable. After you've finished with the refactoring of the instance variable, you'll finally be ready to build the barcode. That's going to require a number of steps. Do those steps one at a time. It won't make the test pass, but you can look at the error message that JUnit is giving you and see that an increasing amount of the barcode matches the expected value. Encoding each individual digit is a lot like the way we output suits when we were playing with decks and cards. We'll have an array of strings that contain the way each possible value should be encoded. Indexing that array by the value gives you the string with the encoding. To refresh your memory, think about the questions on this slide. That should help you with building the barcode. Once you've built the barcode, you've completed building the required functionality of the class. However, we let people create zip codes by passing an integer into the constructor. But not all integer values are valid zip codes. For example, someone could pass -42 into the constructor. Clearly, that isn't a valid zip code, and we should not create an object for them. Instead, we should throw an exception.